We
All right, all right, all right. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Woo! Another great topic we got for y'all tonight, man. Talking about breaking those glass ceilings, imitation ceilings, those imaginary ceilings, those ceilings that don't really exist, but you've been programmed to think they exist. And that's what we're going around and talk about tonight because it's a lot of people that I've been encountering with lately that has been having those conversations. Oh man, I can't do this because I can't. And it's like it just gets tiring and tiring because people don't understand you the ceiling was created from your thought process. It's really not a ceiling there. People just like those old the story about the fleas. They put the lid on a bunch of fleas. They jumping. Then they just jump to the ceiling height. They took the lid off. The fleas did not jump out the jar. So it's just like that with us as people. We have to understand these are only imaginary lines. That's nothing true to them. So tonight, man, we got Mr. Michael, and y'all know how Mr. Ain't no telling what his name is tonight, but he gonna come fast and late. But Mr. KD has some other arrangements, but he gonna pop in a little bit, and that's where it goes, man. Because hey, we all men on a mission, making sure that the family's straight, making sure that everything is in order. So that's what we're doing. But Mike, what you got? You got a little bit,
Yeah, just got a little bit of something here.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You know me, I always like to start from the beginning. So let's talk about what that glass ceiling is. And it's described or defined as a metaphor that describes the invisible barriers that prevents women and minorities from attaining leadership and executive positions in organizations. And this usually applies to the corporate world. But we ourselves also create a glass ceiling when we set limits or unreal limits on ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times without even trying something, be like, oh, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. And see, that's setting a limit on yourself. And that's basically what a glass ceiling is. It's a limit, but the glass ceiling is an actual limit set up by people. It's like we used to say the good old boys club. That's those others that are not the same as them from getting to where they are.
Yeah.
You don't have to be in the good old boys club. You can step outside the
I ain't
corporate
never heard of that one, but okay, if you say so.
good old boys club?
No, man, I ain't never heard of that one, man.
Yo, that's it. That's the people at the top is making sure that you don't get there.
Yeah, Captain Smash. Boy, I tell you.
You can't get into. That is thing.
Oh. Hey, man. Captain Smash, you right on time, man. It's your time to tell us a little something about what you think about these glass imaginary ceilings that people put on themselves, the limitations, basically, that people put on themselves.
What's up, man?
Well, I think it's a sad situation because some people create their own glass ceiling because, they have friends that they feel like it disqualified them or stop dealing with them. Like, you change, you're acting different. So it's like they put limitations on themselves where it's like, I want to do better, but technically I can't because I'm going to lose my friends. That's why I lost those friends so I can become the person that I want to be, Captain Smash. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right, Captain Smash. Oh, man, I love it.
That kind of goes back to about a couple of weeks ago, about conformity.
Yeah.
People saw they're setting their own limits, trying to conform with other people or dealing with what other people think of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real. Because man, it's all a belief system, man. I believe if people invest more into their self-development, invest more into knowing who they are, learning who they are, and reasoning why they're getting to that level of accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, since I've been doing more and more self-development, I feel the difference in the conversations. It's like I had my worker with me today, and he was trying to talk about. So I say, bro, I cannot listen to that kind of conversation. That's a limited belief you have, and I'm not part of it. I don't even want to hear you talk like that.
Right.
Oh man, well, teach me. I'm like, bro, I can't teach you nothing because you already got that in your head. You established with them thought processes, and that's not, you're gonna have to teach yourself, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Stacy Schamberger, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, man, you gotta, you know, that's the thing about certain people. They want you to help them, but they don't even know how to help themselves. That's why I say self-development is the best teacher, man.
Yes, absolutely. It's hard to help somebody if they asking for help, but in order to get help, you got to start doing something. But even God says that He's helping those that help themselves. So how you going to ask for help, but you ain't trying yourself? It don't work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's for real, man. And we got to gain that superior knowledge, man. If we don't educate ourselves, like, now the reason, that's what I don't understand about a lot of people, just like people, like my mom before she passed, she was talking about she not going to do nothing else. She retired, she chilling. And it's like, Mom, you cannot chill after 60 years of working in a working force.
True that.
Your body does not know nothing. Your body's been moving since you was 17, 8, or probably before, because my sister was born when she was 18. So my mom probably been working about since she was 15. You know what I'm saying? But the deal is, you try to tell yourself, oh, it's retirement. Retirement does not mean stop. That is not what retirement is. Retirement, I'm retired from that position. Now it's time for me to move into the new position because I have new goals. I have new challenges I want to challenge myself in. And you have to, because if you don't keep challenging yourself, if you don't keep pushing yourself to another limit, you're going to become just that. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're going to. Your greatest accomplishment is what you accomplished.
Yeah, they have some people that say they want to retire. It's like they're looking forward to retirement. Like, you never really retire from something that you love doing anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
Sit up there and say, oh man, I can, I'm gonna retire. But then they're gonna find a part-time job. They do something. Like you said, your body's gonna automatically go like, react. It's like, when you come back from vacation or whatever. I mean, you might find yourself trying to do something like you would normally do if you're at work, and it's like, you know what, chill, I'm off. Like when I hear a microwave go off, I'm like, shit, it's burning, but I'm at home, it's popcorn, it won't burn. But it's like, yeah.
But just like you said, if you're doing something you love, you got to remember, a lot of people are on these jobs. They don't love that job. They don't even like doing it, but they know they're paying good. I can do it. It's going to give me me and my family a good living. This is really not my dream. This is really not what I really want to be doing. Right. But I'm going to do it for the simple fact that's what's paying me. This is what's getting me over the hill, over the hump every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people get into these committed relationships, because it's two incomes now. Now we're both together. Now we're making 200,000, or we're making 150,000 together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people, some people get in relationships because they know it's financially stable in that relationship. A lot of people get in relationships because they just genuinely love that other person for the character of that person. Yeah, but and they know that person mindset is unlimited.
Yeah.
So they'll live through that person being like, hey man, I know my dude, he's straight. He don't care about nothing. He's trying to take over the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got, it's just like a different thing, man. What we can't do though is keep on with that, listening to this systematic system that they designed for us to be in a certain area, to be in a certain place.
Right.
Half the times, like in our business here at Tava, we know our CEO. You get to meet him, you get to talk to him, you can call him, you can cool with him. And look how many corporations, you don't know who own a Bank of America. Well, you probably know who own it, but you ain't gonna get the meeting. Right. You ain't finna have no dinner with him. Yeah. Because they're gonna keep you on that level. They're gonna keep you right here. Now all you can do is you the bank manager, man. That's all we're gonna get for you. We ain't seeing you do nothing there but bank manager. You the bank manager, man.
Right.
And that's the thing about it, man. We have to understand that limited beliefs is gonna keep us in a system, man, that we ain't trying to do.
Right. I mean, that's glass ceilings in relationships.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Because they mamas taught them. They've been programmed. This is how y'all do it. You know. What's up, Monica?
Hey, someone taught them wrong.
Well, you know.
They try to teach them how to get into a relationship, but the way they come in expecting for that relationship not to last.
Right, but it's like some of these people, they go into relationships like that. The parents can be faulted, but at the same time, some of the parents are only teaching what they know. It's like a
right.
From generation.
What you need to get a man.
Yep. Yeah, 5-step program to living off the government. Find a guy, halfway deal with him, get pregnant, put him on child support, go to Section 8 or whatever. It's like a graduating course, but only for like the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like these celebrity baby mamas, or like the ones that. It's like
I bagged them. I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta make a show out of it.
I got 3 or 4 quality baby daddies, put them on child support, do the math, get put on, government assistance, get the food stamps. These people making like 70 or 80, sometimes $120,000 a year just from laying on their back. They need to go work for like a bed company, like orthopedic or something. But yeah, that's what they do. That's the program.
Yeah, it's a program, man. And that's the thing about, the programs that we have been programmed with.
Mm-hmm.
We have to reevaluate them, man. We got to start being like Jim Rohn said, if you're not trying to be like a baby, a baby, it's like when you get that baby that's 3 years old, 4 years old, why? That the most time you're going to hear that baby ask, why 100 times? Well, why we got to go this way? Why we got to do this? Why we got to? Baby ain't got no belief. Baby ain't got no ceiling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get curious like that.
Yes.
We cannot stay in our, I remember that's how it was when we was growing up. No. That's how, that's how I do. That's how we did it when no. 2023, man. It's already 23. I'm not even looking about 22. 22 is over with.
Yeah.
We programming right now, hopefully we can program y'all minds to understand that it's 2023 and we don't have glass ceilings.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't nobody on this panel tonight got any glass ceilings.
Not at all.
We see ourselves in multiple businesses. We see ourselves doing more than our parents did. We see ourselves thinking more than our friends are. Because that's what life is about. Life is not about, oh man, it was cool back in 85. Yeah, it was cool in 85 because you didn't have no responsibilities.
Yeah. I wish.
Well, even if you did, it wasn't major.
No.
In 85, that money was real good. I don't know, you probably wasn't no street dude, but me on 85, boy, we go outside, we'll see a $1,500. We go back in the house until the nighttime.
Yeah.
That was in the morning. That was the morning.
I had a whole different lifestyle back then.
Yeah. You was in the army. Yeah, you definitely. You definitely know what I was talking about.
Yeah. But you know what the part is? It's like you say, we don't have a glass ceiling, us on the panel. But even when we reach back to try to help those that are behind us, try to pull them up, their ceiling is so thick that they can't even see a way to let us help them.
Yeah.
I want to get what you got. Well, come on, let me show you how. I can't do that, man. I got this going on.
They want you to give it to them, Mike.
Exactly.
They don't want to learn it.
I can't give it. I tried that, giving it, and then they throw it right back in your face. It's like, no. Right.
That's like I was saying earlier with the guy. He wants me to teach him something that I gave him a couple of people to listen to. Mm-hmm. He talking about, I listened to them last night. I'm like, so why are you still having the same conversation coming out your mouth about limits, about your belief system and these limits that you putting on yourself? Oh man, you need to listen to Bob Marley. Bruh, I don't need to listen to Bob. I need to listen to who I listen to because I'm not thinking like you think, bruh.
Hey, life is life. Hey, but
Come
there's a
on,
little bit
Bob.
more to it than that.
Say that.
Yeah, you can groove to some Bob Marley, but Bob Marley was a higher level thinker than the average man. He put it in the music, but he didn't put all the details in there. He didn't tell you how to get out of where you are.
That's right. He give you some good game, but he don't pull it. He don't pull you out.
Right.
You know.
You can hear a few words that sound like I had a nephew. I guess when he was locked down, he read a few books. So when me and talking, he'll tell me stuff that he heard, and you can hear it. But then it's like they say, knowledge is power, but it's actually not. Knowledge put into action is power. Because you can read all the books, but if you don't act on what you learn, you're still in the same place.
That's real.
With him, he wants to get out. He just can't make himself move to get out.
Yeah.
But people generally learn a lot, like, you know, when they're locked down in prison, in the military. Because, I mean, all you can do is, like, read or go work out. Or
nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, nobody wants to read no more.
Right.
If you don't want to read, listen to the audibles. Like I said on my live this morning, with me, when I'm working out, I listen to Jim Rohn, I listen to Bob Proctor, I listen to people that's working my mind at the same time.
Yeah.
Because exercising to some music, you really not focusing, you know what I'm saying, truly focused on what you got going on. You know, you in your zone. Yeah, I you know, some people vibe differently. But I feel like if you vibing, listening to some mind altering things, myself, I've came a long way, man. And I know because of the things I listen to, I've started inhaling different vibes.
Well, yeah. Because, I mean, you can sit up there and listen to Bob Proctor, but, you know, working out, listening to like Jim Rohn or somebody, it's almost like you're working out multiple muscles. Because, I mean, yeah, I can listen to Lil Wayne or Kevin Gates, but I'm going to get tired. It all sounds the same. Music, it can either drown you, drain you, or, you know, demote you, promote you. But I mean, something like educational, I mean, okay, now I'm working on my brain and my body. You know, I was on the treadmill one night for 45 minutes, like listening to Think and Grow Rich.
Right.
As I was doing it for that long. But I mean,
yeah, and you don't realize it because you feeding yourself. You're not just bumping. You actually feeding yourself something that's like, damn, I ain't thinking about it like that. Yeah. Ooh, you know, oh man, oh no, I could do it like this. You know, you come up with ideas, man. And I feel like, you know, me, myself, I come up with different ideas. That's why when I do have the topics, when I do have the conversations on the lives or on the video recordings, it comes across so clear because like one of my little partners, he told me, he say, big bro, you giving some detailed insights on me. You know what I'm saying? Things that I'm going through. And you never know who you're going to touch, or who you're going to, you know, be like, say, where we come from. Well, I ain't come from a bad place. My mom, well, I ain't gonna say my neighborhood was bad, but my household was not.
Right.
Yeah, in the household, I had to go to church. We hey, ain't no cussing in here. Hey, you can't, you ain't doing this and the third. You know what I'm saying? But when I go outside, oh, we live. Turn the TV off. These fools out here are clowning. Yeah. And that was the beauty of growing up in the hood, man. I really appreciate my environment back then because we challenged each other every day. Mm-hmm. How many times, Mike, when you've been in the service, I bet I can get more push-ups than you.
Oh, that's all the time.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So nowadays, if you try to challenge somebody now, hey, man, I ain't finna fight with you.
Nope.
It's like, come on, man. You can't be challenged. Somebody can't test your gangster no more.
Yeah.
I pull the pistol out. I'm gonna shoot a nigga. No, come on, man.
They talking about something they don't know about.
Well, a lot of them don't know about it because we not talking about it in the households.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's like my kids, my two youngest children was here with me for the last couple of weeks. They gone home now, but my son, he's automatically in tune. Like now he's every time the show, I'm gonna get ready to do the show, he clearing out the spot that I'm at. He getting me ready before I even get to the spot.
Nice.
Because he's wanting to hear the information. He like, what Dad talk about tonight?
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like my oldest daughter. She called me today. She said, Dad, well, when the show coming on? Yeah. And it's a beautiful thing to even get that kind of feedback, because when your children go through them stages in life, and at one point they don't even like you. Hey man, nigga, you ain't talking about, man, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
Yeah. To the point of Dad talking about something. So I know for a fact that I'm doing something on another level for myself, you know what I'm saying? For my family, for my kids to see that, hey, y'all know Dad used to be live as hell. Now we doing something different to where I got to make sure that they get to a level way surpass me. So if I don't pass them information, if I don't break them glass ceilings that they had put upon them by the mothers or by the school system or by their friends, if I don't break that, what do I do? Right. I mean, I feel like I haven't accomplished anything. I feel like I haven't done what I'm supposed to do.
You're right. You're right. It's supposed to want to go further, get higher.
Well, as the man, we should want our children, our family to go further. You know. Right.
You should inspire them.
Yeah.
Well, like with my kids, I don't tell him he can't do nothing.
It ain't nothing he can't do, rather.
The boy, like he might get hurt. My wife be like, stop that before you get hurt. No, babe, let him. He a boy. He's supposed to have bruises and cuts and stuff. That's all about growing up. That's how you learn. You want to go flip on the bed, you fall off, bump your head. All right, get up. You want to do it, rub it off, go do it again. He loved that.
Go tell you know how to. Hey, y'all remember them 2-year-old baby? You say it's hot. Don't touch that stove. What that baby do? Oh, let me touch that stove. Let me see if that thing hot for real. Oh, it's hot. I told you.
The only way they learn sometimes. You know, they always say anything that causes you pain, you ain't ever going to forget. That's why the best lessons in life are those that cause you the most trouble.
You better believe it.
You done left some kind of skin in the game, whether it's financial, emotional, physical, whatever. But you learn that lesson well. And very seldomly make the same mistake, unless you're an idiot. Because some people do go out and do the same thing again.
I used to be an idiot.
I can't say I ain't never made that mistake too. Because I made some mistakes and went back and did it again. It's like, okay, I didn't learn that time. Let me see if it works differently this time. Nope, it's the same.
Yeah. What you saying, Captain Smash? What you
say? Because sometimes those mistakes feel real good. So
you hear me?
No.
Ooh.
I'm so yeah.
But now a lot of times they did. But I used to just be like, oh, I'm telling you, man. My mom, before she passed, my mom used to always tell me, she said, baby, I don't know what is in that jailhouse, but you just don't want to stay out of there. I have to divorce you. I just cannot be married to a man in jail. I'm talking about the first day I get out. I'm back on the block. I went picked up my other pistol from my other chick crib. I had to go get the pack from my cousin. Oh man, it was right back to the dumbness.
Right. Yeah.
Foolish behavior. Because what I was trying to do, break a ceiling that did not exist in my world. I was like, man, I'm going to be that big boy. I'm going to be that. You cannot hold me down. And it was foolish.
Right.
But that was my mindset.
Foolish. It was just in the wrong aspect. You went about mindset. It was just in the wrong, I guess you say, environment at that time.
But that was just that jailhouse mentality, like Monica said. It was, hey man, you can't hold me down. That's all that was.
Yeah.
It wasn't, I don't know. I really can't say. Yeah, I bet you do like your freedom, but it was something about that money that just kept me coming back. I was off on the money. It was like this job definitely ain't paying me $900 a day. This job ain't damn job paying $900 a day.
Hey, I get it. I've been there.
25 years old.
What do you mean?
Yeah, when you 25 years old and you like, Shay, man, I just made 900 this morning. This ain't even the whole day yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You 28, 27 years old. A lot of men be like, say, man, we getting our life together. Bro, I was like, man, bring me something else. Are we drinking at 5? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's a drink at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not understanding. Well, I did understand, but I just didn't believe that I can, that this was not the life that I was supposed to be living at that time.
Right.
Because I was just like you said, it was true, the environment, because I did see so many other guys get ahead in that field,
Right.
Bought them a car lot. Like this one cat, little Tory in the hood, he used to steal cars, stole enough cars, then he found that's when the chop shop was around. Then he started taking those cars he was stealing to the chop shop, breaking them back down, changing the VIN numbers, then reselling them. So now he has like 3 car lots.
That's good.
Hey.
Yeah.
You got to go from being illegal to legal. Now he can make, let somebody come up, they find that VIN number don't match that car, then he might have some trouble, but hey.
But ain't nobody, who's looking at a VIN number, Mike? Quit it.
He ain't. No.
Hey, man, as long as that tag registered to that car, the police is like, hey, man, let's go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, write your ticket, get me out the way. I ain't, you got to remember, it was back in the day. It's like even now, you can ride around on a bad tag for months and years. Police ain't looking for that no more.
True.
That's not important right now. Right now, we need to catch them killers and them rapists and them people who out here doing the things for real. If I take this paperwork of this bad tag to the station, my guy's gonna look at me like, man, you programmed. Maybe you don't get yourself up out of here, bro.
Right.
You done set up in the office for 10 hours writing all this paperwork, and this dude got a bad tag. They gonna throw it out in court. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yep. You're right.
But yeah, man, we just have to understand them ceilings aren't real.
Yeah.
They're really not.
So I really don't believe in limitations. Like, my biggest thing, if somebody tell me I can't do something, that's gonna make me go even harder. So it's like when you was a D-boy, the fact that you don't do it now, but it's like you still have the same hustle, that same ambition. So it's like, mentally, I'm like, Pablo Escobar, but financially it's like I'm moving differently. But it's like, that's why I love making money like cash, especially like dealing with Tava, because it almost feel like drug money. Like,
It do.
So yeah, you making like this and making that money, and it's like, shit, okay, cool. I keep rubber bands just because. Feel good, damn it.
Put it on my arm. Look at that. Put it on my arm just to have it.
So you still feel good. But
it does.
Because you're moving physically like differently than you was mentally, then you're straight.
Right.
So it's almost, I view it as it's still good to hold on to like how you used to act. I mean, never forget where you came from.
That part.
Okay, but the same ambition is gonna, push me, motivate me to do the same thing, only in a legal manner now. It's like I can't go to jail now for selling what I sell. Like, what you mean? You got a bad crowd cake, bitch? Get out of here. Like, whatever. It's detox. So yeah.
It's a Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For business.
Oh, I like that one. Monica said, being broke is one thing, but having a broken spirit, man, that shit hits differently. You hear me?
Real.
You cannot have that broken spirit.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, as soon as you do, there go that glass ceiling. Oh man, I'm failing again. Oh, I'm messed up again. Man, every time I make a mistake, I be happy for real.
Yeah.
Cause then I gotta stop. Now I I used to just keep making the mistakes repeatedly, but now it's like, okay, why did you do that? What was the reasoning behind that? Asking myself these questions so that I can really understand the patterns, the habits. Right. Because if we don't start having high-level habits, we will not become high-level thinkers.
Yep.
And if you're not gonna be a high-level thinker, I guess keep on making that $12, $20 an hour. I guess that's good. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know about $20 an hour no more.
There's people out there that they happy as hell. They paying $12 an hour over there. I'm like, man, I don't even want to get up out of bed for $12 an hour. That's
right.
Oh, you gotta have higher aspirations than that. Cause I mean, people are living off $12 an hour, but look how you living.
I don't know where they living off $12 an hour at, Mike. I don't. It must be 5 of them making 12.
People doing it, but hey, it's like, oh.
I mean,
I'm not laughing at them, but I'm just saying.
When I first came back to the States from Germany,
they working at McDonald's, but then
they $11.75 security.
Huh?
I did that. I earned it was like $11.25.
Mike, you talking about back in '79? We not.
I came back to the States in 2003. It didn't take. It was a few months, and I was like, no, I can't be doing this. See, that's when I went out and started doing my own thing. I got my CDL and started driving tractor trailers.
I was locked up in 2003.
Just stepped foot back in the country after almost 20 years.
Yeah.
2003. But it was like, $12 an hour, and there are people that are doing it. They out there fighting for the job. Well, nowadays they're not, because nowadays ain't nobody showing up for work. where we at, it's like, they paying bonuses, startup bonuses, and now they starting you out at $15 to $20 an hour just to get people to come to work. And they still always complaining about being short-staffed.
Well, that $15 to $20 an hour ain't no money.
It ain't. But it's better than that $12 that they was making before COVID.
In competition, because you have places like McDonald's out here paying $14, $15 an hour.
Yeah.
They do college tuition, and they have the option where you can get paid daily.
Wow.
At McDonald's.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, still, that's no money. I know people are like doing what they got to do and like living off of it, but most of them, they're just struggling off of it. They just don't want. What's the point, like, bitch, not complaining about it because they can't do anything else, so they just don't want to do anything else about it.
Yeah. They don't believe they can do anything else. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like all they see is somebody going to work at Burger King. I'm hearing, I got a new job working over here at Applebee's.
Monica, he come up with all these different names every week, Monica. Don't worry about it. He come up with these different names every week. Captain Smash, the glass, baby. He's Captain Smash the glass. But man, yeah, man, those limited beliefs, man. But a lot of people though, like you said, they happy with the small change and they feel like that suffice. But at the same time, they really not understanding that they can do more. Because like we were saying, they just have that belief system that I got a good job, I'm cool, I'm good. And it's like, say, man, sometimes that good job is cool, but even when you don't know how to do something, it's like me starting my carpentry business. I didn't know how to do a lot of things in carpentry.
Right.
But I know what YouTube looked like. Hey, man, go on there and look at that video about 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started, all I knew how to do was framing and drywall. If you told me about tile, I would be like, I got somebody for you for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to do that. And they like, damn, you sure? You sure you don't want this? Like, I got money for you. You don't want this money? To learn, it's like they was trying to encourage me to learn to tile. I'm like, I'm not a tiler.
Right.
Because I had that belief system. Now, if anything but a roof, I'm not getting on the roof. But other than that, Anything inside the house is mine. I got you. Whatever you need in that house.
I hear you.
Windows, doors, drywall, ceiling fans, washer dryers. I'm installing everything. I can install anything inside the house.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. I like that. I like that. Small change leads to greatest breakthroughs in your life. They do.
Yeah.
Monica, you on the road tonight? All right.
But you know, I was listening. I don't know if it was I forget who it was I was listening to while I was driving. And anyway, they were talking about the different levels of society. Like you got the poor people, they content just trying to survive. You got the middle class, they're just looking for comfort. Then you got the rich, they looking to grow. They trying to get further. They want freedom. And see, it's just the people.
No,
like,
they want to continue their freedom. They have it.
They continue in their freedom, but they're always looking for more money so that they can be more free. But
well, they don't look for the money though. That's the thing about a person who's wealthy. They don't look for money. They look for opportunity.
They look for what's going to cause, what's going to give them.
Better say that again, Pastor.
Opportunity. They look for opportunity. They don't look for a check.
Yeah.
When a person get to a certain level, he's definitely not looking for no money.
Right. You're right.
He's looking for something that's going to help somebody to where he is going to, it's going to genuinely come to him. But his mindset is on what problem can I solve for this mass amount of people? It's like if you stand on the corner and ask a quarter from everybody that passed by. Now, if everybody that passed you that day give you just one quarter, you know how many people you pass in a day?
Yeah, hundreds, thousands sometimes, depending on where you at.
All I need is 25 cents.
Yeah.
Those people that you see standing on the corner, they did an experiment with them.
Right.
Like out here, College Drive, there'll be, 10,000 cars passed down this way a day. Out of those people, like how many people are going to give me something, if any? But it's like, they do that. They did it as an experiment. I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of their shift, they go get out their little homeless clothes and hop in their car and they bust out. People make a living from doing that stuff, man.
Yeah, they do. I saw a documentary in Germany once. A guy sitting at the St. Petersburg Cathedral all day long, just taking change from the tourists. Left there, went, got in a Mercedes and drove off.
Yeah.
The cameraman, they followed him from the time he left the church, walked a couple of blocks where his car was, took off his shit, his dirty clothes, put on his clean clothes, got in his car and left. So
a millionaire mindset, man.
That's it.
All I need is 25 cents from 25 people a day.
Yeah, because it gets to the point where it's like you just start turning down money, like selling detox. Oh man, look, I'll give you $15. Like, nah.
Right.
I'm not. I know my work. I know the work. I know what I can get for it. Like, no, you turn down because like your boy.
It's gonna sell. Yes, it's selling itself.
Profits are better than wages, so it's like, man, okay, cool. The other day I woke up, this guy was talking about he wanted a 30-day supply. Somebody else wanted a 60-day supply.
Mm-hmm.
Be greedy. Okay, yeah, go ahead and break it down. But nah, you know what? Push it.
Right. Yeah, man. My cousin, like I said, one day, man, she had posted her picture of her tea, and bro, I know that day I had like 6 people, $35,
Yep.
all day, and then I sold a 30 count bag for $80 that day too.
Yeah, like I said, it's all about knowing your product, knowing your work. I mean,
yep.
You either want to sell crack or you want to sell fish scale. Which one? Choose your poison. So
it's funny, man. Me and my old school partner, we were talking about that this morning. About just having the Rolls Royce parked in the yard, ain't got to worry about putting the house in the girlfriend name no more. We ain't got to do these kind of things. He got 2 trucks. He got 2 18-wheelers. He got on the road, and it's like the life we came from to the life we living right now. It's like, bro, it was like 360s, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like when I grew, my balls grew. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like my stress balls. Like the like hands and got bigger. I done grew. So it's like thing is different.
Nah, we have to be different. We have to keep feeding our minds.
Yes.
We have to keep feeding our minds new thoughts. If we keep on listening to Megan Thee Stallion, boy, we're gonna be back in the back tricking days. Throw the money in the air. Nah, we ain't listening to Megan. No harm. Megan Thee Stallion, no harm, but baby, we ain't doing that no more.
And the thing is, they're rapping about things they don't do. Megan graduated from college.
Yeah.
About that, and Young Jeezy out there in Atlanta, he rapping about selling drugs and doing all this stuff, but his son goes to HBCU. You know, she whatever, but it's like, yo, chill.
Well, the thing about Jeezy, he don't even pretty much put out music no more. He's just out here doing his real estate and doing them other businesses. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't. I feel like he just feel like, you know, I can't keep on rapping about something I ain't living no more.
Right.
It got me to a point. So now I'm at that point of now, and he got the little chick, the little Spanish, the Korean chick from The View.
Yeah, and that's the same shit. You never talk to black guys or date a black guy unless you just want to have fun. And he didn't went and got married. So, but you know what? That's cool. They're gonna have a pretty baby. But
hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Who makes you happy? I wouldn't care about all that. You know, true enough, it's you know, we should, you know, stay in our own. But it's like when you in your own lane for so long and you're not getting the results that you're looking for, and then you find something that's outside of your lane that's bringing you better results, bringing you more the better thought process. It's like I'm looking for people. You want to be around people who gonna feed your mind some intellect.
Yeah.
Not some of that. Not you don't want to get fed your mind from the 95% because we got money, we balling, we got a brand new Bentley. No.
Right.
Yeah, you can have all of that, and you can not have none of this.
You can go and buy a Bentley, you can go and buy a Royce, you can, you know, buy anything you want, but then it's one thing to be able to afford it, but can you pay for it? Because you see people cool with a Jaguar, something go wrong with it. Park it in the yard. What's wrong with your car, man? I gotta get such and such switch. Nigga,
right.
Okay.
Your alternator.
Man.
Yeah, it's $400 for the alternator.
So when I was stationed in Fort Hood in Texas, there was a guy had a Saab. And Saab was a pretty big name back then.
Oh yeah.
This dude couldn't even afford to put gas in it. If you wanted to go downtown somewhere, he'd be like, yo, man, I'll take you downtown. I just need some gas. Always. He was more of a cab service because he definitely afforded his car.
I think he was more trying not to spend his money because everybody want to ride in his Saab.
He had no money. So he was just...
He was in the service?
He was in the service.
Didn't y'all get paid? Didn't y'all get money?
Same as me. We were the same rank.
Don't they give y'all money though?
Huh? Don't
y'all make a check every month?
We make a check every 2 weeks.
So he had money. He
could have. He couldn't afford to put no gas in his car. That dude, he would not leave the barracks unless somebody wanted to go somewhere and they put money in his car.
But that's because he was saving his money.
That's what I think too. That's what I think too, Captain Smash. I think he was hustling y'all about that business, man.
Well, he was a damn good one, because he was definitely getting people to take him down to go somewhere. But then if nobody went anywhere, he would not leave the barracks, much less the post.
Where am I going? Why would I leave the barracks anyway? Where am I going?
Hey, it's lots
ain't nowhere to go.
Duty.
I'm in the army. Ain't shit to do.
Hey, thing is, see what most people don't realize, when you in the army, after PT is 6 or 5 o'clock, whichever time they're doing it, after 9 o'clock, it's a regular 9 to 5 job. Basically 9 to 4. You go and doing the same thing. If you got an office job, you go into an office. You work in the motor pool, that's where you're going. You do your job, and at 4 o'clock, you off work. And the rest of the day is yours. Ain't no
I've never seen, I couldn't see myself doing something for somebody else, you know, especially when the country wasn't even on our side. That was like a limit to belief to me. That right there is like y'all trying to contain me on y'all bullshit. I don't want to be a part of y'all bullshit.
Right.
I don't care about them benefits. I don't care about no health program. I don't care about the retirement. I don't even want to go to war for none of y'all. Because as soon as I kill somebody that when I'm not in the army, I go to life. I get life in prison. But I'm in the army, I get to kill somebody and I'm free.
Yeah.
It don't make sense to me, man.
Like my dad was.
When I went in, it was peacetime. Vietnam had been over for almost 10 years. So I went in 1980. I had a choice, football scholarship or whatever I wanted to do. I ain't want to go to school. I just decided I'd rather go in the army. I could still go to college and let them pay for it.
Yeah.
I just need to do something to get out of the hood to where I was doing something different. That's what I did. And look, I done traveled more of the world than people that I know who went to college. Some of them who got master's degrees and ain't never left the country.
Right.
I done seen half the world, done a whole lot of things that they'll be envious of. But that was just my way of doing it. That was my
I understand. I understand your belief system in that, but I couldn't see myself at that time in life. Like my little stepbrother, he went to the service. My dad was a Marine. I just couldn't see myself messing with them people because I wasn't raised on Malcolm. I was raised on Martin, but I had a Malcolm mindset.
Right. Yeah. Hey, it's understandable. I deal with a lot of shit, but I liked what I was doing because it was physical. I could do me. I was a soldier. Soon as I was in garrison, I was the most undisciplined person you could meet. I stayed in trouble. But that's my mindset. You tell me something that I didn't like, I'd cuss you out. And I didn't care about the rank. I stayed in trouble because of that. What? Disorderly conduct, but being what they call it? Disrespect to a superior officer or NCO.
So how far can you go in a service though? That's my whole thing. Like how far? What is the level? The general is the level.
And as an NCO or as an enlisted,
you see what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about none of that. What is the level? What is the highest level you can go?
The highest level I could have gone would have been sergeant major, level E9.
So how high is the colonel?
I was an E5.
Don't know what that is.
That's just a sergeant. Sergeant major is like the guy who runs a battalion or brigade. He's the highest level non-commissioned.
So he's not the general.
No, the general is an officer. So you can
So that means you still was limited.
Yeah, in the military, it was. But I got out before I even reached the limits that I could have gone. So
okay.
I decided I wanted something else. I was tired of what they were doing, and I left.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I've always tried to pick a workforce or a career to where I ain't had no limits.
Right. Well, back then I didn't even care about limits. All I cared about is I didn't want to be on the streets. I was 2 weeks after graduation, I was on the bus headed to basic training.
Yeah.
That was my decision. I decided when I wanted to go. I got a contract that I would be stationed at Fort Bragg, which is right outside of my hometown. It's the biggest mistake I ever made because it was more like instead of being a soldier when I got back, I was like a Boy Scout because I ain't nothing. They said, dude, I leave work at 10 o'clock in the morning after we do PT. 9 o'clock, we report for work. 10 o'clock, I disappear. They didn't know where I was, and I come back the next morning.
Yeah.
I kept doing stuff like that till I nearly got court-martialed.
Yeah, because army the army. And I mean, go and it's like, I just couldn't because, I get, plaques and, little things to put on my shirt. I get these for killing somebody for the country, but if I go and kill my enemy, I go to jail. It doesn't add up to me.
Yeah. There's a difference. And it's kind of hard to explain the difference because you know what's morally right.
Yeah. So
I can't go out and just kill somebody in a war zone. For example, I can't go kill a civilian. If I go kill somebody that ain't a soldier, even if it's in a combat zone, even if people shooting all around me, I still get court-martial for it because he's a non-combatant. There are rules to warfare.
That's cool. So it's okay for you to go and kill a village that has kids and innocent women, but I can't go down the street
because that's illegal. That's the thing.
They do it in the army all the time.
No, They don't go kill people like that. They might drop bombs and stuff and do that.
What's the
soldiers on the ground?
What's the difference?
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Did you just say that?
Soldiers.
Captain Smash, did you just say that?
Rules that you can't abide by.
Go shoot them, but
what they do, the generals, when they order a bomb strike,
hey man,
and if we get killed.
Hey man, hey, I don't mean to cut you off, but we finna get out the service because I don't even like them people like that. We gonna get out the service. We gonna get out the service.
Hey, Keith.
Them people that they don't even make it. They got you confused on that. I don't even like them people like that, man.
You get less time for killing more people.
Yeah, that's true. But
you hear what I'm saying?
The only thing, you know what, to me, the best thing about the military is, and that's the fact that you can go in with one mindset, but you come out with another. And not that you're programmed to just follow orders and be a robot. But
I did that on the street.
Self-respect.
I salute you.
I went in the street with one mindset and came out with another.
You could.
I salute you. Ain't that what I'm talking about? Hey. That's like, but I understand. I do understand that was your choice, and that what you felt at that moment was the right thing for you to do because of your situation and your surroundings.
But tell me this. You know people that went in the military, right?
Yeah.
When they came back, did they look the same way or act the same way they did before they went in?
No, they were fucked up. You got
my daddy. Hey, my daddy.
You talking about people come back from combat? I'm talking about if you see somebody go to basic training.
Bro, my daddy was in the Vietnam War. He didn't come back right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's different. He saw things that people shouldn't see. He did things that people shouldn't do. But I'm talking about a person, a 17, 18, 19-year-old, leaves for basic training, and you see him after he's finished all of his training before he get to his duty station.
I seen them. They came.
Totally different person.
Yeah.
He carries himself upright. He ain't slumped down looking like he ain't got nowhere to go.
Right.
He got self-respect and respect for others.
Right.
So that's the best thing I can say about the military. After those first basic training, you do learn to be respectful.
Mike, you growing up in my household, you would have been doing that before the military. My mama did not play them kind of games. Yeah. My mama said, hey, boy, hey, hold your shoulders up. My mama was that person.
Yeah.
And we had to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. That was respect. I didn't go to the service to learn that.
Oh, I didn't
have to go nowhere. My mama would hit me, tell me I was there. I had the mama go get the switch out the yard.
Yeah.
Don't come back with the little switch because you finna get towed up.
But how many people are doing that these days?
We're not talking. You brought up the story about 1980. Yeah. You talking about 1980. We ain't talking about these days. In these days, we need to get these households for the mamas because that's all it is in the mama household. It's a mama household now. Yeah. They done kick the daddy out the household.
Yeah.
So it's a mama household. We trying to reach the mama to let the mama know, hey, baby, let's get back to what grandmama taught y'all. Don't tell them, let them kids do what they want to do. No, we don't do that. I wish I would let one of mine do that. That ain't what that is.
That's true.
It's all about what, as men, we cannot keep on putting it on a system of people. Talking about, it ain't in the household. Why not? That's the choice that you're making that is not in the household. That's the belief system that you have. The reasoning is not in the household.
Well,
we have to get back into that belief system of say, man, this what we doing, this how we doing it, and y'all gonna keep on. Hey, we gonna go to school because they'll take us to jail if we don't. But now we got a beautiful thing. Now you can homeschool from a virtual school that's not connected to your regular school. My two kids, my two youngest, they go virtual school. They don't have nothing to do with the public school system. And they love it.
Mm-hmm.
They can do assignments. They do their assignments in a timely manner. They good. Now they sit on the computer all day having fun.
Yeah.
So it's not even it's all about what's going on in your household, how much attention you're paying to yourself, first of all, and then how much attention you're paying to them children. Because you can be in a household and you steady running around talking about what this dude got. Oh, where he at? I done called you 5 times. I done called. Hey, man, you called him 5 more times. He ain't got to answer his phone. That's his phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be worried about somebody else. That's that belief system, man. So once we break the belief system of telephone, oh, he was with her. Oh, hey, man. If you're dealing with them kind of men who cannot control themselves, leave this dude alone.
Mm-hmm.
And like I had a post today, if you can't control your emotions, you sure can't control your money.
No, right.
And so your household will steady be in an uproar. You're gonna always argue, you're gonna always fight because this dude don't respect you enough. He got with you because you had a car. He got with you because you had the apartment.
He got
with you because you had more than he had. Because see, we got to come back to the point of being the man to where, hey, man, you can move in with me if I like you enough like that. The man has to provide the foundation for the woman to move in. And like back in the day, your wife was living with your mama at her mama house. She had to move into your house. Now it's reversed. These niggas, well, these males, they moving in with the woman. I used to be one of them. I stayed with every last one of my kids, mama.
Yeah.
I know the system. I created the system. Now it's like, say, man, I wish I would move in with another female in my life. I wouldn't dare.
Yeah.
Because I know the value of me. I know the value. That woman worked hard for that house, man. I can't come in her house and then I'm out all night in her car riding around. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That ain't no manly quality. You not a pimp. Pimping is for punks.
Absolutely.
And people named Detroit.
Shot-town, dollar bill. Yeah, man, but no, that belief system has got to change. Definitely got to change, man. It's been too long. And if we don't start saying something on this platform, and we don't start saying it around these same people that we want to see accomplish a lot, it ain't gonna happen. Because in us three right here, if we say it around the people that we around every day, that'll change some mindsets. That'll start shifting some things. Like Pac said, I don't want to be the one to change the world, but I want to spark the brain that will change the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to be the one to change the world, but as long as I make that make sense to somebody who's listening to me.
Yep.
And that's how that's gonna change the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, I ain't even know an hour done went by that fast. Boy, it go fast when you're having fun. But we done been all in Germany though. That's where the fun was at. We was in Germany for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, we were.
We done blew up the whole state in there.
You'll find out you can get a less shot, drop a bomb instead of shooting one person.
Hey, Carmen, we gonna invite you on next time. We gotta get a woman on here. Let her get in the man cast and hear it from a woman's point of view. We're gonna have to do some soul searching.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what's going on a woman's mindset. But say, man, it's been yeah, talk about some Lord, yeah. But yeah, man.
Oh.
All I'm gonna say, my last, I'm gonna go first. My last quote, my last positive thought of this show right here is, your belief system is the hammer to your glass ceiling. Let your belief system be the hammer to your glass ceiling. So that means you shouldn't have a glass ceiling if you got a great belief system.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike, what you got for it? What you got on the go out?
Hey, I believe there are no limits, therefore there are no glass ceilings.
Yeah.
Go as far as you want to go, as far and as high. It's all up to you.
Yeah. We appreciate it.
Ash?
Captain Smash.
I'm gonna say never throw bricks if you stay in a glass house.
Say it.
Throw bricks in a glass house.
Hey, you living up to your name, ain't you? Smash.
Captain Smash, he living up to his name. Never throw bricks if you stand in a glass house.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, it's been a stone cold groove, baby. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's been fun like as usual. So next Wednesday, 8:30, another great topic to make you think. Like Arsenio say, to make you say,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. Hey, that's what we do, though. We enjoy that. We enjoy this time. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Till the next time.
And stay away from Germany.
And stay away from Germany in the army or any service.
Yeah. Peace, fellas.
All right.